Hey, it's Joe. This is the last video in this series. I got a question the other day from one of my students, and he was just joking, but he said, Joe, how do I get a life like yours? And I said to him, you don't want a life like mine. You want a life like you want. My life is the way that I want it to be. And I had to go through a process to get there. But it's now, I have the things that I want. I have the family that I want. I have the experiences that I want. I have the freedom that I want and the love that I want to make it what I want, to make it a good life. And but what you want is going to be different, and the way you approach it's going to be different. But if you've got the entrepreneurial spirit, if you've got the mindset that only 3% of the population has this, if you're listening to this video, you're probably one of those people, one of those 3%. The people you know, the family out there, the friends that you've got, they think that what we're doing is crazy. They think that we're nuts. But that's because they don't understand what they can have. They're afraid of the risk. And yes, there is risk at this, but there's risk in everything you choose. There's risk in having a job. I think much riskier to have a job. The fact that you can lose those jobs. And then on top of that, you've got somebody telling you what to do every day. Whereas with real estate investing, if you do it, you make money, it's your money. Nobody else. You're working for yourself, and you get paid based on what you produce, not what the amount of time that you put in, which means that you can produce on a much higher level, and your hourly wage, will be in the hundreds and thousands of dollars, because you don't really have to put much time in it to do it. And I've got an awful lot of people that have become successful real estate investors that they look back in their life when they were working a full-time job. They look at it now, they make twice as much as they made at the regular job, and they work half the amount of hours that they were doing. And they tell me, well, I could probably work more and make some more money, and I could do more stuff, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at, and they are. And that's the way I feel. I could make more money. I didn't set out to be a billionaire. I wanted to have a good life. I want to be able to provide good things for my kids, and for my family and my wife, and myself, and have the things that I wanted. And I wanted to have freedom to pursue other things. My life isn't all about real estate investing. I know that's all you guys see, but I'm also into other projects, and doing this gives me that ability to do it. And you can have the same thing. If you've got the entrepreneurial spirit, if you're willing to put yourself out there and learn these techniques and follow through with them, and learn how to systematize your business so that everything happens, whether you're there or not. Because if you've got a business that you have to be there or everything falls apart, well, that's a job. If you've got a business that runs on its own without you there every minute, keep making it happen, that's a real business. That's something that you can have, you can sell, you can build a portfolio in, and it'll make a huge difference in your life. I'd like to be your mentor. I'd like to take you through this process. If you're one of these people, if you're one of these entrepreneurs, I'd like to work with you. I'd like to show you the ropes. I'd like to give you what I didn't have when I was going through this process and learning it. I'd like to hold your hand and take you through it, metaphorically, and take you through the process, and show you what it takes to make it happen, and keep you focused on what matters, and kick you in the butt when you're not doing the right stuff, and show you, don't do this, do this, focus on this, make this happen. Because it's a lot of fun, yes, there is stress in it, but it's the kind of stress that's good stress. It's the kind of stress that makes you grow. It's the kind of stress that changes your life. And I know that people throw that kind of stuff out all the time, and maybe it's overstated, but when I see what my students have gone through who have been successful with this, the ones that have actually done the work, and they've all been successful if they've done the work, when I see them go through this process and what it does to their life and how it changes them, and not just their financial situation, but it changes their relationships. It changes, if you learn how to communicate with a seller, it'll increase your ability to communicate with your spouse. It'll increase your ability to communicate with your brother, with your friends. It'll make you better at getting the things that you want in order to do good work in the world. And it'll also give you the opportunity to serve in other ways. You know, there's the story of the oxygen masks that drop down in a plane. You know, they say, the stewardess always says at the beginning, says, make sure you put your mask on yourself first, and then reach over and put it on your kids, or help the person next to you. But if you can't breathe, you know, there's no way that you can help your children. There's no way that you can help your spouse. There's no way you can help the other people that you love. You got to be able to breathe first. So put the mask on yourself. Learn how to do this business yourself. Build it for yourself. Take the time to do it. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens a lot quicker than going to med school and spending 10 years trying to figure it out, and then having to work 80 hours a week as a doctor. And you can make more money. I have a lot of students that make more than brain surgeons. So this is a good business, and I hope you'll get involved, and I hope you'll do me the honor of choosing me for your mentor and working with me. And if nothing else, I hope you learn from these videos. And I wish you all the best. All right, thanks now.